Russians are fleeing the country as sanctions lead to closed borders, food rationing, and the actual threat of a banking system collapse within days. Emirates, Turkish Airlines, Korean Air are some of the main carriers getting people out of the country. Others are leaving on foot into Estonia and Finland. Oleg Deripaska, a Russian billionaire in the crosshairs of individual sanctions before, said that the country faces an economic catastrophe not unlike 1998. Multiply that times 3, one of Russia's leading industrialists said this weekend. Russia's President Vladimir Putin could not have possibly assumed that Europe, the U.S., indeed much of the world, would back an incursion into the mostly ethnic Russian Donbas region of East Ukraine. Even if the Russians there wanted it following years of what some have referred to as a civil war between Ukrainian nationalists, neo-Nazi militias, and Russian Ukrainians. NATO expansion, something Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky cannot stop talking about, was at least moderately understood as a rational gripe in the Kremlin by all foreign policy realists. But bombing Kyiv and going after other cities far from the Donbas region is a war, even if Putin insists on calling it a humanitarian exercise, and will ban media and arrest journalists in Russia for saying otherwise. Things are getting worse and can spiral out of control fast. Either Putin and Zelensky call a truce, or a trusted third party comes in to successfully mediate. Hint, that third party won't come from Europe or the US. Read Kenneth Thropose's most recent Russia reports here. Many Russians are at a loss of what to do, or think. Some fear the country will become North Korea, closed to the world. Russians, especially from Moscow and St. Petersburg, consider themselves world citizens with homes in New York and throughout Europe. They do not want to be ostracized and villainized. Their major airline won't be taking them anywhere. Aeroflot is grounded until further notice. Its CEO Mikhail Polyaboyarinov stepped down over the last 48 hours, believed to have fled the country. The same can be said for at least one of Aeroflot's subsidiaries, unconfirmed at this time. Rushing for the exit, dozens of Western companies announced they will no longer do business in Russia, including Ford Motor Company and Apple. PayPal banned transactions with Russian accounts. IKEA announced it will temporarily close all 17 of its stores in Russia. Due to supply chain constraints caused by sanctions, IKEA said it will hike prices of its furniture by 12%, worldwide.